I'm still getting set up, but I thought I'd let you watch the cutscene while I finish getting set up. BRB.
Has been called by the Woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life. Bubsy Bobcat! Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon! We'll all be bopped! Settle down! Settle down! Calm down! No one's going to be bopped on my watch! How could this have happened? Well, that's a bit of a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses Queens Polly and Esther. Our magnificent queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy Bobcat. Now, our queens have developed an even more ingenious, if such a thing is possible, invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get the furball out of the picture! So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach it! It can be extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly! Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest woolly soldier. We have stationed nose blowers and rock throwers throughout the area around the crash site. We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions? What does it want? What did we ever do to it? We have our best people in woolly intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets. What it plans to do with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel. Why would this interest the furry fiend? Oh, again, we have no idea. Now then, I advise all citizens to remain in their homes until further notice. This meeting is... I should have taken that left turn at Uranus! Was it something I said? What
You said Uranus.
Go wrong?
Anyway, that's the intro to Bubsy 3D. Is my controller not configured? Is my controller not configured? Okay, man, thank you so much for the resub. And Gren, thank you so much for the tier 2 resub. I really appreciate it. Let me make sure that my controller's set up correctly. Yeah, it looks like my controls are set up right. But I don't seem to be able to skip the cutscene. I don't seem to be able to interact. Okay, that's strange. Let's find out why that's happening. So I've been using this to play Ape Escape, so I'm pretty sure it works. I mean, if I go to Ape Escape... Oh, I wonder if it's because my controller's configured to be a DualShock controller and it's not recognizing it. That could be it. Controls. Place that with a PlayStation controller. And resume. There we go. We're back in there. Hello, everyone. So the achievements for the set are fairly straightforward. There's only 3 bosses in the game, and it does have damage lists for them, but that's neither here nor there. It mostly is just asking me to get all the rocket parts, which is a standard 100% playthrough of the game. And then there's an achievement for getting 9 lives at some point. Grab every single item in the first stage without being hit. We'll definitely make sure we get that one before we move on. Yeah, I think this one will be mostly straightforward. I need to collect 150 atoms in any stage. It says reach 9 lives. I don't think you start with 9 lives, though. I'm not sure. Maybe you do. Teeth. Teeth. Yeah, you start with 3 in this game for whatever reason. I'll probably replay the first level until I get to 9 lives, because I think for some of the later levels I'd like to put in the code for 99 lives.
Get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises! Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
Probably not.
Oh, look! An arrow! Aren't these game designers wonderful? Giving you a guidepost to help you find your way? How convenient! Goody! This'll come in handy.
It says grab every single item in the first stage. This is the only stage it's asking me to do this in. But it's fine. We're Bubsin'. Yeah, same Bubsy.
Woohoo! Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand? See that thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
Cool! Damn, someone should really collect that rocket. Has Bubsy always been a fever dream? Not really.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead, try
Will not.
it, but
Won't
don't
do
hold
it.
it too long.
Nope. Thank you for the offer. I pass. I pass.
Ay, caramba!
Yeah, I say that all the time. You don't really hear the voice lines all that much in the speedrun. Some unfinished business in this direction. Ba-da-ba-ba. Is there anything back here other than these doofuses?
Easy pickings!
What the fuck was that? I've never seen that before. What the fuck? That's something in this game? Okay, fine. I'm not going that way. I'll go the other way. I'll go the long way. So how do I break this wall?
Determined to go forward.
Hey, Planeswater, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it. No! Alright, well I gotta do this level again. The achievement for this one is grab every single item in first stage without being hit. Which means I should probably just go and kill the enemies first, if they're going to be a problem. I don't have to do it in every single level for what it's worth. It's just this one.
So, you wanna be a video game star? For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
I don't know this to be a 3DO game. That's not a detail I'm aware of.
Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand?
Ain't life grand? Yeah, Bubsy. It is.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom.
No.
Go ahead, try it. But
Won't
don't
be
hold
doing
it
that.
too long.
Won't be doing that.
All right. Look, I'm a rule convention.
Got their asses, Bubsy. What I love especially about Bubsy is his irreverence. The achievement for getting 150 atoms was called bonus round. I wonder if this game has something like that that I never knew about. If there is like a bonus game you get for collecting enough atoms in a level, I'm not aware of it. I'm aware of no such thing. Oh yeah, I mean I speedran this for years. I definitely can control Bubsy in this game better than the average person. Am I supposed to shoot the wall to open it? Is that what it wants me to do? Oh, okay. Sure, why not?
Whee!
Apparently there is a bonus round. Well, I look forward to seeing it. I've never seen it before. I had no idea there even was one. Yeah, you'd never get even close to 150 atoms in one level. Trying to get as many of these types of achievements out of the way so this just becomes a 100% playthrough, because a 100% playthrough I can do.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms?
Just a
I
game?
wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
Whenever you collect the rocket parts, it just does that flashing thing to celebrate, probably. Like a, wow, we're hyped because of how great you are at video games.
Feel like a million.
The whole premise of the game is that you're collecting rocket parts to put your ship back together so you can leave Rayon. Yes. While I ultimately do like this game, I will say, it feels a lot like a fake game. When you look at it, you think to yourself, this is a video game that was made up in order to pretend to play a video game on a TV show. I think this is the last guy I have to worry about. So I'm just trying not to fuck up. Yeah, this... It's a Clarissa Explains It All game. Hey, I like this game. I mean, I know that I'm kind of like... joining in, all of you talking shit about this game, but I like this game. I do. I don't know, I shouldn't, but I do.
Goody!
I'm sure that's a sign of some larger defect, but... I like what I like. I think the things that are left are just going across the bridge, but we'll see.
Well, now that you got both rockets, there's nothing keeping you on this level anymore. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Yeah. That's it? Yep. Okay, cool. Just checking to see if there's any other achievements. I'm trying to... Yeah, I think I just got every achievement I need except for... So all the achievements I got are all of the beat the levels with all the rockets, and beat the bosses damageless. Bonus round. The fuck is this? Well, it ended as fast as it began. I don't know if you're joking. There's no beat the game hit list. There is a beat the final stage hit list. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's kind of, I would say Bubsy's ultimately, like, trying too hard, so tongue-in-cheek that it's bit its own tongue. I don't know.
Tubular.
Never, Red. Also, hello, Red. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Where's the platform? There's a platform with a rocket on top. I have like a general recollection of where all these rocket parts are, but so the end is over this way, but I don't want to go to the end yet. Right? That's where the end is? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is a hard hill to climb, this one right here. You're not supposed to be able to climb these hills, by the way. They're supposed to be too steep. But you can climb them if you know what you're doing. Get out of here, idiot. Sounds like you had an interesting time, Red. Why punish myself? Name your favorite game. I assure you I have played this for more hours than that. You have 4,000 hours in GTA 5 online. I probably don't have quite 4,000 hours in this, but I did speedrun it for like 5 years, so... I probably have in the thousands of hours. Is it over here? Okay, yeah. I'm not currently the world record holder now. No, I speedrun too many video games to have the world record in this. There's competition for this? I really love bad video games, and I am not alone. There's a lot of people who love games that are typically considered bad, and there's a handful of speedrunners who have speedrun this game because it is typically considered bad. And, in addition to that, there's lots of people who genuinely like Bubsy. And there have been several people who have run this game for that reason. This game has, over the years, had probably... Since I started speedrunning it, a long, long time ago, has probably had 4 different world record holders. Let's see, Pete Dorr had the world record. Zindictive has had the world record many times. Trying to remember the name of the person who had the world record between me and Pete. Currently, the world record is by, I don't know why his name has just escaped me, but someone came along and, like, really pushed the time down in this game. Yeah, this is a really good speed game. Like, even if you don't think the game is very good, the tech in it is objectively interesting and makes for a very good speedrun. Tyler, thank you. I don't know why his name escaped me, but he came along years after I had the world record on lock and just, like, pushed it down by several minutes. I mean, I am just doing this for the achievements right now, but this is just a game I genuinely like. I like it. I mean, I don't think it's a good game, but I like it. If that makes sense. I have fun playing this game, even though I know it's not a good video game. I like the first Bubsy for the Super Nintendo, but I've just never really enjoyed the second Bubsy game for the Super Nintendo. I think adding a health meter actually made the game worse because it allowed for worse level design as a result. Yeah, I didn't know where the floor was, that's on me. Wait, where did it put me? I don't remember where that floor puts you. I think that's the way I came from. Yeah, that's the way I came from. So I'm trying to go this way. Oh, I can just stand up there? Oh, never mind. I'm making this way harder than I need to. 100% was not my category for this game, so I don't remember a lot of the little things I would need to remember to do well at this. So the collection of rocket parts is going to be clumsy. Ah! Couldn't find it. Couldn't find my path. Can I just go over this wall right here? I've made an error. I've made an error. Yeah, I'm kind of sad there's no achievements for, like, waiting for it to play the TV animation if you just sit idle for a while. Okay, I was making this way harder than I needed to. There we go. I still have to go get the other, rocket part, which is in a little bit of an awkward spot, and I don't know if I remember the faster path to it, but I think it involves going up the wall here on this side. I just don't remember where I go from there. That didn't play out exactly the way I was hoping for. As much as I want to sit here and talk shit about Gex, I'm sure there will come a time where I will do the Gex 64 achievement set. But let me not miss out on the opportunity to talk shit about Gex. Gex 64 sucks. Gex sucks. That's a video game for nobody. That's a video game that was made for an audience of 0 people. Where's this rocket part? I cannot, for the life of me, remember where this rocket part is. But I have this recollection of it being, like, over that wall right there. I genuinely like Superman 64, so that achievement set I don't mind in the slightest. That's one of those bad games that's fun to play.
Never give up.
Man, where the fuck am I supposed to be going right now? I do not remember. I'm kind of feeling like I should just play this level correctly and stop thinking that I'm gonna remember how to sequence break it. Yo, Akrog, thank you so much for the resub.
Up, and away!
Yeah, Bubsy. So true. Okay, that's pretty far away. Why does that guy sound like a hairdryer? There's a gifter in there? Oh my god. Jesus. Gex enjoyer. I'm gonna... Alright, I'm gonna work my way backwards through the level so I can get to the spot where the path diverges, because I cannot remember where I'm supposed to be going here. Woo! Don't go over that wall.
Now, quit it!
I actually think the okay, I know you're looking for me to do memes. I actually think the camera in Bubsy 3D is good. The fact that it angles the camera down when you jump makes platforming a lot easier in a lot of ways. And it's reminiscent of Jump and Flash. I think it's actually quite good. Hey, Silent Snake, thanks so much for the resub. Okay, I want this guy to leave me alone. Thank you. I don't know any of this level. I know exactly how much of this level I need to know to speedrun it. It's obvious to me I'm out of my depth here trying to play it correctly. Okay, does this get me closer to where I want to go? Let's see. There you are. Just skipping the end of the level, no big deal. Yeah, this began development before Mario 64's development started, and when Mario 64 released before this one, the devs knew that it wasn't going to hold up. But I mean, before this, what was there? There were games like Crash, where you didn't really have to solve the puzzle of what to do with a 3D games camera. Crash is way easier because the camera's always from one angle, which is a much easier problem to solve. This feels like it drew on a lot of the inspiration from Jump and Flash, which is a pretty good game to draw inspiration from. Jump and Flash is solid. If I'm remembering correctly, I thought Jump and Flash was pretty early in the PlayStation's life cycle. Yeah, I was thinking it was a release game. So there is an achievement for doing this damageless. All the bosses have damageless achievements, but there's only a few bosses. I actually think these make for very good damageless achievements myself. Is that pi formula in the back wrong? I'll tell you. Let me look at it again. It's just nonsense. There's some nonsense in there. No, that's accurate. A lot of people don't realize this, but pi is actually 3.1275. All the achievement names are kind of mean. I don't like them. Okay, I remember where one of the, what is the button to go forward in this? I don't even remember. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna restart the level with more air. Hello, Carrie! How do I get through that door again? Is it a switch somewhere I'm not remembering?
Ah, that's better.
There's a switch somewhere around here, I think, but I don't remember where. Something opens that door, though. Yes, I think it's a door? Pretty sure this is a door.
I'm dying here.
Alright, I'm gonna remind myself where the Bubsy 3D rockets. Can you believe Bubsy 3D doesn't have any guides on GameFAQs? Kind of wild. I like this game. It's not good, but I like it. Oh my god, is that really what I was doing wrong? Yo, Zofar. How are you doing today? I enjoyed seeing you get a world record in virtual highlight. Apparently you have to kill that guy specifically with an atom for the door to open, so cool. Cool and good for me. Aren't I supposed to just swim past it like that? Oh man, do I not remember another detail? You can fill a book with things I don't remember. Okay. How's the NES version of Might and Magic 1? I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna check it out sometime. Okay, so I missed the other rocket part. I know where it is, I just missed it. I wasn't sure where that thing had let me out, so I didn't... I think I can slip through here and get back to where the rocket part is. Does RetroArch have these interlacing artifacts? I mean, this is through RetroArch. I imagine if I were to change some settings, I could make it look a lot better. I just haven't bothered to. It's whatever core is running PlayStation. The Beetle PlayStation core. I mean, I've played other games I felt like were had less issues, but had fewer issues, but I mean, I think it's kind of what you get.
Oh boy, if looks could kill. First come, first served.
I know there's a rocket part around here, I just don't know where. Oh, I was at the rocket and I moved away from it. I see. I now understand. I now understand everything. So the rocket was over here. The rocket's right there. Stop cheating. You stop cheating. There we go. Okay, fucked up, but cool. I don't know the order here. Isn't there something that tells me the order in this level? I think there is. I think there's like something in that room that tells me the color and I just forgot to look.
Overbite City!
Okay. Hey, Nix. Did I turn the wrong way? Found it. Das Bobcat. I hate the water levels so much. Domicidal Maniac. Let's see. The first one's like off to the side immediately, if I remember correctly. Okay, so that's where the first one is. And the second one's the Simon Says game. Got it.
I needed that! Yeah!
Oops.
I needed that! Yeah!
I probably won't. Nope. But thank you. Cool, I'll click your picture. Don't like it. I didn't think I would like it before I clicked on it, and then I clicked on it and confirmed. Okay, so this one's a straightforward one. Because he's John Dragon Souls, Dragonborn. Stop! I'm getting bullied! Okay. Sounds like a good one, Norsump. I think that'll really work for me. Yeah, I like this game. I don't know what everyone... I don't know what all the haters are for. Some of y'all watch too much YouTube. Watch less YouTube. It's good for you. Okay, where's the other one in this level? Are they both right here? I'm sorry, they're both right here? Alright, man. Whatever you say. Oops. Okay.
Pay attention!
Okay. We're like halfway-ish through the game. No, we're a little more than halfway. This is probably... This is a pretty tough boss fight to do damageless, so... We'll, this might take a little bit. We'll figure it out. We'll get it. Yeah, I don't think I ever really mentioned it before, but my clip channel's not really doing anything right now. Network, who is my video editor, was going back to school and kind of just had other projects on his plate, and we both kind of agreed. Just to discontinue. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never do any more clip channel stuff, but for right now, I put a pin in it. Yeah, it wasn't like... There was no... There was no reason he wanted to stop doing the work for any reason mainly other than he had his own projects he wanted to work on and he was busy with school stuff, so... damn it. Just... The camera is so low that I have a hard time telling when he's close enough that he's going to do the flip. It's an error with my copy, Algae. I wish it didn't do that, but there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. I'll see what I can drum up. I might be able to find another copy of Bubsy 3D. Yeah, Bubsy 3D is a lot like Lay's potato chips. You can't own just one. I think that's the slogan. Too early. I'm trying to see whether or not I can adjust the camera any. There is a button to adjust the camera, but I think pushing it kind of locks me in position too much. I will say, I don't think that this boss is good. Please don't get me wrong. But I don't think I've ever seen another game really try this type of boss. Has another game done this boss, basically? No other game has had an elephant. That's interesting. I did not know that. Fucking hell. Is that thing just a sprite? If you mean, is it just a billboard? No, it's actually a 3D model. I think? Yeah, it's actually a 3D model. Well, what I mean specifically is this boss, it's not challenging you to damage the boss. It's challenging you to force the boss to break out of the arena. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have like smooth animations. The models just like jump from one to another. They don't tween. No, I'm not able to actually. I don't know if that was the right angle. It looks okay. This should work. I used to, when I was speedrunning the game, when I was first learning, I really struggled to do that boss well. I can do it just fine now, but doing it damageless is a little hard on the timing. Do you think anyone ever hears Bubsy talking shit and like feels bad? Because I feel like if I were one of these guys and this Bobcat just showed up and was like, "Oh look, a maroon convention," I'd be like, "Hey man, that's kind of fucked up. I can hear you." Like, why be rude? You came to my planet, man. We didn't ask you to be here. I would rather be required to marry Bubsy before I wanted to spend even a minute with Gex. I cannot emphasize how much I dislike Gex as a character.
Ay, caramba!
I feel like I'm gonna have to put in the code for lives, which is not a big deal. I mean, I don't think the achievements seem to give a shit, which is good.
Feel like a million! Ha-ta-ta-ta!
I know where I'm supposed to be going, but I'm having a hard time getting there because everything, I don't know. I do not know the origin of ha-cha-cha-cha, no. Stop trying to make Bubsy problematic. Oh, Gex complained. Yeah, Gex, sure. I thought you were saying that about Bubsy. I was like, don't make Bubsy problematic. He's fine. Oh boy, I'm struggling. I own 8 copies. What are you talking about, Bob? I own 8 copies of Bubsy 3D, not 5. It's like this guy doesn't even know how much Bubsy I own. Is this how Bob tells me that he stole some copies of Bubsy 3D from me? No, I slowed down on buying copies of Bubsy 3D. I want to make sure that there's still some out there for other people who want them. And I assure you that those people do exist. There are people who want Bubsy. There are literally dozens of us.
2 points!
What just dinged at me on my computer? Something just dinged at me on my computer. Which program on my screen just dinged at me? Oh, 5 streamers got tortured on this level? It's because they don't know my secrets. Oop, I did not make that jump. Alright, looks like I'm doing this level again, thank God. Wait, it just jumps right back into the same level? That's nice. Do I get to keep my progress? No.
This'll come in handy. Ah, that's better.
In my opinion, people who claim to be PlayStation fans who don't know everything there is to know about Bubsy 3D are fake fans. That's a fake fan. That's what that is.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I actually don't know how to get from here to the end of the level. You see, I've lost my way. In more ways than one. Here's what I'm gonna do. Perfect. The fuck? Get back up there, Bubs! Okay, for some reason I thought I could make that gap. I think I have to jump across both of them.
Stupid stampede!
See, no, that's just uncalled for. I want to defend Bubsy, but that's just unkind. I can't support being rude. I'm sorry, I have standards. I'm glad it was good, Wizard. I'm glad everyone who came by for some lethal company enjoyed themselves. Damn, that's a good name for Bubsy, Zen. Busby. I love Busby. Oh, did it misspell different? The writing team on RetroAchievements has been trying to, like, update all of the misspellings. Yep, it's misspelled. I will save that one for later.
Never give up.
Hey, thanks for the anonymous gift. That's all you're getting out of me. I don't feel confident in my ability to do the select jumps right now, but I can try it. How do you do the select jump? I think you glide and then press select and then glide again. I don't remember how this works. There's a trick to doing this. Music to meet my sleep paralysis demon too. Okay, I'm not going to do the select jumps because I'm not smart enough for them. So green into blue. Okay, green into blue. Into red seems to take me to one of the rocket parts. Got it. I hate these guys. This is a pretty good example of penis music, yeah. Did I miss a rocket part? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I got the first rocket part. Okay, so then you immediately run off through the corner, go to the side. I know where this is. Okay, I have a recollection of this. Hit that to open the spider. That unlocks the teleporter. Okay. Looking for the yellow line. Is it this one? I think it's this way I want to go. Okay. Okay, where's the yellow line again?
You're worse than my granny.
What's that mean? What's that mean? But what does that mean, though? What does that mean? Oh, you know what? I bet I know what the ding was. Sorry, I just realized my SSH session died. That's what it was.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I mean, kinda. He just has these, like, little fourth wall breaking vignettes whenever you take too long. Like, look at me, I'm turning off the TV. How clever is that? Zelatoth? Wouldn't Zelatoth be the sanity god? Ah, fuck, I messed up. I messed up big! That's... Do I have enough lives to just take the death? Because I have a checkpoint in a pretty good spot. No, the answer was no. I did not. I'm gonna save my game, and then I'm gonna put in the password for 99 lives. In case you want to make 15 saves. You know, if you're a home that has 15 people who want to play Bubsy 3D, and everyone needs their own save, I can understand. I'm good with that.
Determined to go.
No chance you didn't just register that account right now, so I commend you for that much at least. Kids love the sound of rubber pulling, so it really makes a lot of sense to use that as a sound effect in this game, I think. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert on children, but my understanding is they're very fond of the sound of rubber being stretched. I commend the creator of this retro achievement set for their restraint, because it would have been only too easy for them to ask you to collect all 200 atoms from every level. And they didn't. They didn't ask you to collect all 200 atoms from... Well, I guess the first level you did, but... I'm just saying, I think that shows a great deal of restraint. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for that gift. I really appreciate it. Oh, where am I going? That's wrong. That's incorrect. How do I get back to where I was? Or do I just... I'm just gonna take the death. It's gonna be easier than me trying to figure out where I'm at. No, I don't like that either, but thank you so much for drawing it. Thank you, Dragomorph. I really appreciate it. I don't like it. I dislike it, though. But thank you.
Get your motor running.
Yeah, achievements don't seem to care that I have 99 lives. So, cool, good for me. I think the hardest achievement is going to be beating the entire final level damageless. I'll tell you what, I don't think it's a very good achievement, because that stage sucks shit, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because it's normal, because it's a normal thing to do. So I know where one of the rockets is in this level. I'm trying to... So I'm watching Nyx's old videos of the 100% route to see if I can spot the other... Oh, it's right there. Wait, is this one easy? No. Oh, this one's the other Simon Says one. And that takes you right to the end. Okay. I think I can do most of the stage damageless except for Polyester, which, I mean, I'm gonna have to, but I think that that's gonna be challenging. My problem is that the switch puzzle toward the end of the level has all of those miniature woolies running around, and those are very good at killing you. I think I went the wrong way. That's fine. I definitely got to get this extra life right here. I wouldn't dream of leaving without it.
Where's my bowling ball?
I hope this guy stops shooting me. Hello? What a video game. Is this Bright Light Big Woolies? No, that's the next one. This is, Runaway Woolies? Yeah, Runaway Wooly. First one's there. That's easy. Okay, I see the route. I can't believe Bubsy has never hit the gritty. Oops. Whatever. I keep trying to press the button where I duck in the car because it changes my camera, and I keep jumping out. I'm just not smart.
I needed that!
He needed that. Yeah, thanks, Cadis. How you doing, Cadis? All of my decision making is pretty solid, so I don't know what you mean.
Keep your arms and legs inside until this ride comes to a full and complete stop! I really do not enjoy Bright Light Big Woolies. I'm rewatching this video to remind myself of what the route looks like, so give me a moment. Okay, so we're going toward blue. Okay, so that's where one of the rocket parts are. Where's the other one? The other one's in this area, I thought. I was wrong about where I thought it was.
I do not like this level. It's so long and dumb. Unlike all the other levels that are very good. Okay. I understand everything now. Cool, nice jump.
First come, first served.
You know that famous catchphrase, first come, first serve? You know that one? Like, Bubsy, you cannot say that on television. But he says it anyway. Again, I've mentioned multiple times, the thing I love the most about Bubsy is his irreverence. He doesn't care about what he's not allowed to say. He'll say it anyway. How much of my life do you think I've spent on Bubsy 3D, Sambeat? Guess a number. Guess an amount. $54. Pretty close. Yeah. How many hours? I mean, if I had to guess, north of 1,000? You're sorry for me. I've lived a fulfilling life. I have no regrets. Oh, I have some regrets, I guess. I should have gone to culinary school instead of becoming a computer programmer. That's my regret.
Hey, not bad.
No, I don't consider that a regret. I needed to play it at least once to know that I should never play it again. I bet you anything, Pigeon Rat, that if I played Q*bert, I would probably like it less now. I feel like at this point in my life, I'd be more opinionated about Q*bert, not less. Bob, when it comes to Q*bert, I assure you, you have no power here. Bob doesn't even want to watch Q*bert. If I played Q*bert, he wouldn't even show up. He just wants me, who doesn't want to play Q*bert, to have to play Q*bert. I have not played the Pac-Man World games, but I want to. I kind of like that era of, like, the Namco title... Namco? Namco titles. Like with the PSX Froggers as well. Son of a bitch, you set me up. No, this part's the intended route, it just sucks. Bob, I need you to understand, that wasn't like me trying to punk you or something. This is not like I want to play it and have you have to watch it. I want that for neither of us, buddy. Hey, be a friend, okay? I want that for neither of us. Bob, last time I offered to give you the OBS key, you asked me what is OBS, so I'm good. Okay, so it looks like this one's more or less just the standard any percent route, but with a detour at the beginning. I saw it too late. I should have jumped out, but I saw it too late. This actually is a pretty tame achievements list. There was a little bit of like, collect 9 lives, do this, do that on the first level, but since then it's literally just play the 100% route.
Get your motor running.
I don't know if the other one is along the route, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I think I remember where the next one is. It's along a detour over here, if I'm not mistaken. Could have sworn it was like over this way. Alright, I'm gonna look at the rest of the video then. Oh, it's the one at the end, isn't it? There's like a... Oh, at the very end of the level, there's a thing where you have to shoot a whole bunch of targets, and it unlocks a thing. Okay, I remember this one. Please fuck off. Who are you? Alright, what's the pattern? Yellow, green, blue, red. Cool, cool. Alright, I think the only achievements I have left are the last level damageless and finish the last level. Clear 11th stage. Clear the final stage and finish the game. Collect all the rockets. Clear the final stage without being hit. I'm gonna need to revisit where the first rocket is in this level, though. Give me a moment. Okay, so I hit that switch. Then I hit that switch. Then I go back. I'm gonna do 2 rockets first, and then I'm gonna beat this damageless, because I feel like if I try to do them both on the same attempt, it's gonna be very bad. We're almost done with them. This has been a very straightforward session. Okay, so where is that thing there? So you go back and go over. And then immediately up the next wall, it looks like. And that takes you there? Okay. Yeah. So, I'm not going to worry about the damageless achievement first. I'm going to do the just beat the game with 2 rockets achievement. That's going to unlock 3 achievements right away. And then I'll come back for the last one, the damageless one. This is a really gnarly level, and I think that if I try to do the damageless achievement right away, I'm gonna have a real bad day. Yeah, I agree, man. Green, blue, red, yellow. I do not know how you're supposed to deal with these mini woolies, but they are the worst. Does it save collection? If you die, yeah. If you game over, no. That's fine. Full health will be helpful here. The Polly and Esther fight is going to be so nasty to do damageless for exactly that reason. It's just this all the time. I gotta get my pattern down better for these two. It's been a while since I've done this. I've done this deathless. I don't know if I've ever done this damageless. This is it's kind of an annoying fight. Fuck you, man.
Never give up.
Thank you, I won't. That's one of them down. At least if one of them dies, the other one stays dead. So in terms of this attempt right here, that's progress. Thank you, August Quila. Holly defeated. That is going to be really nasty to do. There's so many things I can get hit by in this stage that any deathless or damageless achievement here is going to be nasty. All right.
We've suffered heavy casualties, but Bubsy has left the planet. Thank you very much. At approximately 4,500 hours, our majestic queens soundly defeated the furry villain and placed it into custody. Unfortunately, no one bothered to take the stolen rockets from the culprit. Within seconds, it had constructed a working model of the X-1 rocket that brought it to our planet. Here to explain what happened next is Rayon's most renowned scientist, Professor Woody Nerdopowitz.
Ahem. Using the stored atom capacity he'd built up in his fur.
Now pay attention! This is important information! Please, Professor, continue.
Thank you, General. As I was saying, using the stored atom capacity he built up in his fur. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now then, using the stored atom capacity he built up in his fur.
Which, I'd like to add, was stolen at the expense of the Woody Water and Power Company. You'll find this reflected in next month's electricity bill.
Really, if I could be allowed to continue using this.
Okay, well this isn't good. What? What's the password for all the levels? X Mucho Life is the it's X. I can't remember it. Level cheat MSB. There we go. I'm comfortable with that. I really don't need the X Mucho Life one, I don't think. Because every time I take damage, I'm just going to have to leave the level to reset it. But I'll put it in anyway, whatever. Alright, damageless. Let's go. Any damage anywhere in this level, I have to reset. I know these guys are gonna fuck me up, man. I know that I know this is gonna be trouble. To my knowledge, there's no real way to deal with them, but maybe there's something I'm not doing that I should be doing to handle them better. It's so hard to just land on those switches. If I'm on the switch, then I'm safe. This is gonna take a bit. Could always go for the frame perfect jump to skip the teleporter. Since all this that I'm messing with is just to raise the teleporter. Trying to play this one somewhat safe. Fuck me. You only get a limited time to hold those before they go off. Damn. It's hard to play this one safe. I don't know. It eludes me as well. Glad to have a fellow Bubsy 3D enjoyer in the chat, though. Well, all the bosses have damageless achievements, but most of them are quite reasonable, I think. What? Why did it just let go of that? Fuck you. I was holding down the button and it just let go of it. Fuck. No, most of the bosses are perfectly reasonable to do damageless. It's not a huge ask. I mean, I'm perhaps a little biased because I speedrun the game, so it's like I know how to handle them pretty well. But I don't think that the other bosses would be bad for someone playing for their first time. Because, like, the thing is, like, once you know how to fight those bosses, damageless is just giving a few extra attempts. What was my speedrun time? Sub 30. It's like 27 something, 2750 something. The world record's much better now. I haven't run it for years, and someone else took the game on and did a lot of really great work with it. Well, I feel like I've got a handle on these guys now, which is nice. They made me nervous before, but I think I'm getting past them consistently. I think that's a really good example of the sort of thing that I really like about retro achievements. Like, a lot of people lament all of the damageless achievements it asks you to do. But, like, when it asks me to do damageless, often I learn how to do something that I've never tried to do before. Fuck me. Like, I've never been in a situation where I cared enough about taking one hit from those guys that I ever had to figure out how to actually deal with them. And doing it damageless is asking me, hey, figure it out. And I kind of like that. You know, it's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to enjoy that, but I kind of enjoy the achievement forcing me to stop just using my health as a resource all the time and actually figure out how the bosses work. I need to hesitate a little bit on that second shot. I'm getting this really nice pattern down for the boss where I'm able to get 2 fairly clean hits in, and I feel like I'm rushing it now a little bit. I think I'm gonna play my first Mega Man set sometime soon, and I've heard that the classic Mega Man sets are pretty gnarly. So I think that'll be kind of interesting. I'm probably going to start with 2, and just when I do decide to play a Mega Man, I'll just do them in order. I'll probably save the set for 1 until when I want to be in pain. I mean, it's mostly like damageless bosses without any special weapons, that kind of stuff. Fairly rudimentary achievements, but stuff I'm interested in doing, so I like it. You know what? Fair and square. I'm not stupid. I understand why people don't like this game, but I actually enjoy it. I think it controls really interestingly. Again, interesting's not the same thing as good, but like I find it interesting to play. The tank controls really force you to think about how to get around very differently, and the camera complements it well. Like, in order to pull off a game like this, you need a camera like this one's. And so it feels challenging but possible. I knew as soon as I realized that I wasn't aligned with that button, I'm like, buddy, this one's done. What's the worst Bubsy game? I don't like 2, but I don't really feel comfortable saying that 2's the worst one. My problems with 2 is that the level design is worse because they added a health bar. That's my argument for being opposed to Bubsy 2. Is they added a health bar and thought, well, Bubsy can take more hits now, so we can be a lot more aggressive. And I just don't think it's very good. But that being said, I'd probably be more willing to play Bubsy 2 before I played any of the modern Bubsies again. I think, what was the next to last one? Woolly Strike Back. Woolly Strike Back, that's it. I didn't think that one was very good. If I'd wanted to play Gianna Sisters, I would have just played Gianna Sisters, to be honest. And then they made Paws on Fire, which was just a reskin of Bit Trip Runner, which it's fine. If you like Bit Trip Runner, you'd probably really like that Bubsy game, it sounds like. I didn't want to play Bit Trip Runner. I mean, full disclosure, I didn't play Paws on Fire, so like, I do not have any room to critique it because I didn't play it. But from everything I saw of it, it looked really uninteresting to me in particular. Like, me as a Bubsy fan, that game was not designed for me. I'm dead, 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 just dead. I'm just dead. Nope, I live. I lived, bitch! This might be doable. This might be doable. Just don't hit me right out of the... Okay, okay. Fuck. I missed. It's teleporting. No, I jumped into it! I could have made it work! I just can't see where they are. I just can't see where they are. I really liked Bubsy Jaguar. It feels a lot like some of the better elements of Bubsy 1. But I also think that it has some worse elements in Bubsy 1. The stages are too long, and they're non-linear, which is not on its own bad, but like they really felt... The levels in Bubsy Jaguar felt really dedicated to being hard to navigate. Like, I'm not just opposed to their lack of linearity, but they were designed to use that lack of linearity to make you upset. How many Bubsy games are there? It depends on what you mean. I don't count the two most recent ones. That's not me being like I'm not trying to be a piece of shit about it. Like the most recent Bubsy games are really like cash grab skins on top of some other game. But if you count just like the original Bubsy games, the ones that are a little more true to the series, then there's what, 5 of them? Bubsy 1, Bubsy 2, Bubsy 2 Game Boy, Bubsy Jaguar, and then Bubsy 3D. Did you hear that sound? Was that sound from the game? Why did the game make that sound? I really think I'm getting this down. I really think I'm getting this damageless achievement. I'm getting better at it. And like, again, I don't want to reiterate myself. I feel like I'm running interference for a lot of people's gripes about damageless achievements, but like, this is up my alley very much. Being asked to make a plan, strategize, and figure it out, to practice it, to get better, and eventually overcome it. Like, this is the sort of challenge I'm super into. Digging it. What doesn't have an achievement set, Bob? I can't click that because I'm playing video games, you know? Well, there's no CDI support on RetroAchievements yet. Trust me, buddy, if they ever support CDI, I'll be standing in line. I'll be knocking on doors. I'm sorry. I don't know why I read your name and thought Bob. Anyway, Bob. Maybe that's what it was. Bob's always posting all sorts of RetroAchievements links, and maybe I just didn't bother to read the username. Sorry. But is being Bob really so bad? Bob's a good kid. He does his best. Okay, Bob enjoys Cubert, never mind. That's an insult then. There's also, if you're willing to consider it a different game, there's also Super Bubsy, the Windows 95 version of the first Bubsy game, which it's graphically very different, but gameplay-wise, not particularly. What do I consider to be the best of the Bubsy titles? That's tough. I mean, I think that they're all deeply flawed games. I think Bubsy 1 is the only one that I would legitimately say is a good game. I know that that's not necessarily a commonly held opinion, but I think Bubsy 1 is just a good game that's too difficult. I don't think it's a bad game. Yo, what's up, RK? How you living? I think each and every Bubsy has its huge problems. Like it's not a series that's without fault. It's as much as I like the games, they're definitely flawed. But I think most of Bubsy's problems are really just around, like, level design and balance. You hold it up side by side with, like, Gex, and they're like, okay, well, with Gex, they intentionally tried to make a character you would hate. With Bubsy, that just kind of incidentally happened. The game's too hard, and you hear his voice lines too often. Do I think Gex was designed to be hated? No, I think whoever wrote the voice lines for Gex is probably the type of person I just hate. Last time Wes was in here, he said that GameCube, well, Dolphin support in general was very close. They just had a few more bugs to work out. And once those bugs are worked out, it'll probably still be a little bit of time for them to make some more sets. So I wouldn't anticipate Dolphin support for a little while, but we're getting it. It's coming. Bye, Drex. I like you. I think Dolphin support's gonna be huge for Retro Achievements. It's gonna add so many games for like a whole generation. There's so many people I know that GameCube is like the defining console for them, and it's going to open the door for Retro Achievements for a whole new big group of people. That was the play. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. I don't know why I kept running to the other side, but that was the play right there. And now I know where she spawns, so that's great. Someone asked me that earlier. I don't know why Bubsy and Gex are related in you people's minds. I don't like that. But someone asked me earlier about Gex, and I said, as much as I'd like to make the joke that there's no chance I'd ever play a Gex game again, I'll probably at some point do one of the Gex games on Retro Achievements. What the fuck is Gextra Life? I don't like the sound of that. It's unpleasant to my ears. Oh, okay. Chips streams, okay. I don't know why I've never known them. I've never known that by name. But I was aware that he played Gex for Extra Life. Bubsy would never debase himself by being in a relationship with Gex. Gex is problematic, and not a problematic fave, just problematic. Yeah, this one last achievement is beating the whole last level damageless. This set has had some other damageless achievements that have been really reasonable. It was mostly like, beat the first level damageless and beat the 2 other bosses damageless. All of which is really, really reasonable. This is a really big ask for anyone to be asked to play this level and the boss damageless. This one's pretty gnarly, but it's pretty cool because I've never tried to do this damageless. I've always just kind of accepted, alright, I'm gonna take damage from this part and this part, so it's forcing me to, like, come up with a pattern on the level and on the boss. Yo. DOS and Worlds of ZZT fans, welcome. Hope everyone's doing great tonight. Frick! Okay, so the achievement we're working on right now is beating this last level damageless. I am a Bubsy lover. Bubsy is... I'm a fan of Bubsy. Let's not say things we can't take back. I'm... DOS evicted Flora? I don't like that. I just like interesting things, you know? Like, I don't think that I'm specifically drawn to bad games. I'm drawn to interesting games. Games that are trying to do something different. I feel like a lot of games that I go to bat for are perfectly fine games. I know that I go to bat for a lot of bad games, but I just like interesting games. Never heard of Robot Alchemic Drive, no. I have nothing against modern games. I have some not so hot takes on the sort of repackaged, you know, repeat games that a lot of studios put out. But I've played just as many modern games that I go nuts over as retro games. When does La Mulana Remake become retro? Well, La Mulana Remake is, what, 2012? 2011, maybe, in the Japanese WiiWare version? Is that, how close is that to retro? When Dolphin support comes out, though, we'll be getting WiiWare support, and that's gonna make, it may not be retro, but it'll have retro achievements. Man, I cannot seem to figure out the timing to shoot that without getting hit immediately. Yeah, I think that sort of meta humor aged a little poorly. Not for any reason other than it just kind of going out of vogue. But I do have a soft spot in my heart for some meta humor. I wonder if it going out of style can be credited somewhat to, like, Family Guy. Like, that sort of, like, taking meta humor and just stretching it to a breaking point. I guess what Family Guy does isn't exactly meta humor, it's cutaway humor, but I feel like those two things share some DNA. It's why that Justin Roiland game that came out not too long ago, I don't remember the name of it. I think that's one of the reasons why I have a hard time imagining that it was particularly successful. Because it really was trying to recreate the 90s era meta humor that just doesn't really feel like it's in vogue anymore. I mean, it had its own problems, but like, specifically, it feels like an idea that was doomed from the start, in my opinion. I cannot find the right approach there. I think this is the sort of achievement that most people would walk away from, but I'm still finding it fascinating and interesting, so I'm still here for the long haul. Yeah, I imagine the encoder doesn't love a lot of the things about this game. I'm never getting this turned around in time. I'm just bailing. That sucks. Didn't want to bail. Didn't want to bail. Man, I got into a really whack pattern there. Yeah, actually, I would say that this achievement set has been overall quite tame. This is the only achievement. This is the only achievement in this entire set that I would point at and say, wow, that is really tough. Most of the achievements were just, like, play the game. I wish I hadn't bounced off a Void Stranger. I liked it. It just felt too intimidating to me. I hope that with the passage of time, I eventually, like, get that out of my head and give it another shot. Because I think that's what I need. Is I need an opportunity to give it a fresh start sometime. I don't think she finished the Drac fight. She was very close last night. She's figured it all out. She just hasn't gotten the pattern down. Any achievements I would add? I'm not really sure that there's really much you could do that hasn't been done here. I really think that if the achievements had put gather all the atoms in a stage, it would have been a bad set. That would have instantly turned this from good to bad. It asked you to do that just for the first stage, to collect absolutely everything in the first stage, which was cool. And I'm glad that they did it only for the first stage. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a bonus stage you got for collecting 150 atoms in one stage, so this achievement set did teach me that, which I thought was pretty cool. I love learning new things about games I like. I think I would have not been too upset about a beat every stage damageless. Like if each stage had had its own damageless achievement, I don't really think it would have bothered me all that much. I wouldn't have struggled with it. I think I would have struggled with it, but I don't think I would have been upset by it. I am very interested in the Yakuza series. The problem is that every game in the Yakuza series is a 100-hour game, and I'm not sure I want to get involved in a 100-hour game. $50 hours of those are Mahjong if you're bad at Mahjong. Look, homie, I just hit the Reachy button. I know how to play Mahjong. The thing is like, it's not me complaining about it, though. I think all 100 hours of it would be stuff I would really enjoy and I'd want to do. The problem is I just don't... I don't really want to play a 100-hour game. Okay, this is good. I killed one of them entirely, which means that there's less crossfire now. She disappeared and I was just like, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait. Why did I wait? Why am I stupid? Why am I dumb? I've only learned Mahjong from playing Mahjong Soul with friends. I don't labor under the delusion that I'm any good at Mahjong, but I do enjoy it, and I feel like I understand it well enough to, like, hold my own. But I'd get my ass absolutely rocked in a Jade room in Mahjong Soul. I wouldn't survive for 2 seconds before they separated my soul from my body. I forgive you, Bubby. I forgive you. Yeah, Ty got into it because he was playing Yakuza 7, I think. And then Matt got into it, I assume because of Ty, I don't know, maybe not. And then Matt became exceptional at Mahjong. Let me put it this way, I do not wish to play Mahjong against Matt. I would do anything with Matt. I love that guy. But I feel like I would never be able to get over how bruised my ego would be by playing against Matt in Mahjong. Leave me alone! I couldn't make it happen. I ask every time we talk about it, is it shogi or shoji? Anyway, I want to learn how to play it because it looks really cool, but I think that's my main reason I'm wanting to learn. Is because it looks cool, not because I really understand what the game is. It just looks like a cool game. It's shogi. Shoji. It's... Jesus, I can't... This conversation's going nowhere. So then what's the difference? Wait, a hard G. Isn't a hard G the J sound? Then what's the difference between a J and a G in Japanese? J is a soft G? So it's shogi. Get fucked. And now you're dead. Yes! 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 3.5 hours, not bad. Yeah, and the planet's rayon and all of the creatures are woolies. It's all because cats like to play with yarn. That's the whole thing.
We suffered heavy casualties, but Bubsy has left the planet. Thank you very much. At approximately 4,500 hours, our majestic queens soundly defeated the furry villain and placed it into custody.
Pretty proud of how quickly we got that done, you know?
No one bothered to take the stolen rockets from the culprit. Within seconds, it had constructed a working model of the X-1 rocket that brought it to our planet. Here to explain what happened next is Rayon's most renowned scientist, Professor Woody Nerdopowitz.
Ahem. Using the stored atom capacity he'd built up in his fur.
Now pay attention! This is important information! Please, Professor, continue.
Thank you, General. As I was saying, using the stored atom capacity he built up in his fur. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now then, using the stored atom capacity he built up in his fur.
Which, I'd like to add, was stolen at the expense of the Woody Water and Power Company. You'll find this reflected in next month's electricity bill.
Really? If I could be allowed to continue. Using the stored atom capacity he built up in his fur. The prisoner was able to make an escape.
Now, this cloud does have a war lining. Our understanding is that the hairy fiend did not procure enough rockets to build a complete model. Professor?
Yes, General, you are correct. For example, this ship has neither an oscillation overthruster nor a flux capacitor. Ahem. Without these items, the ship's secondary inversion nasal invariant beam will emit a tachyon pulse.
In short, Mr. Fuzzy will find the rocket will not be able to return to Earth. Instead, it should be stranded somewhere between Saturn and Uranus. I've just been informed that we've been able to establish a link with the rocket's onboard camera. That's the wrong feed! Try channel B12. Now, no one can stop our invasion plans. Earth and all its wood will be ours!
He said Uranus. Well, that's Bubsy 3D in the books. It's a shame that there's no two-player subset. I think that would be really fun. I actually think that this was a really interesting idea. I don't know that it's like fun to play, but I think this is a really interesting idea for a two-player mode. Basically, the first player controls Bubsy, while the second person has a gun. I assure you, it gets better from there. The second player has a gun, and if they shoot Bubsy, then they get to control Bubsy, and you switch places, and it's basically who can get the most points. But you only earn points while you're controlling Bubsy, so you're like constantly trying to swap back. It's like a cool idea. You want to know something funny about these multiplayer maps, by the way? There's like 5 maps you can choose from. They're all on the same map. So this is one of the multiplayer maps. Here's another one. They did their best. They did not do good enough. No, the sniper is literally just controlling a cursor on the screen. If I had another controller set up, you could see. How do I tell it to use the keyboard for the second controller? Yeah, there's multiplayer Bubsy. Main menu, then input. Device index. Can I not tell it to use the keyboard here? Oh. Okay, good enough. See, so now player 2 is controlling, and I'm on the player 1 controller. Anyway, that's that. Because when one person's firing, the other person can move around. So, like for instance, if player 2, so if player 1 is firing, player 2 is still able to move around. I think I have double binds. I think that's what's happening here. I think my binds for player 2 are messed up. Anyway, you can still move around during that.